The guy said that he was traveling abroad from Nigeria and I think in the US, and they stopped him. So when they stopped him, they were asking for. Guy said okay. They were asking for his documentation. He showed his Nigerian passport, and they were like, Nigerian passport, and they kept asking questions. The guy just said, "Ah, that you can Google me, that I'm not just a Nigerian citizen. I've added value, I've done this. You can Google me, and I've even wrote a book." When the immigration person heard that this person has written a book, he paused and he said, "You've written a book?" And based on that, they gave him the respect, and they were able to allow him to go. They cleared him because he had written a book. And when we are talking about network, when we go to places, for most of us, some of us we don't even have at all. For some of us, we have business card. We give business card to people. But I'm just trying to put myself in a position whereby I meet someone and the person said, instead of giving me a business card, he just gave me his book. "Oh, I've written this book. Take it. I give it to you for free." The level I'm gonna, the way I'm gonna look that person, the level I'm gonna put that person to will be different from just giving me even a business card. And the book is actually something that it can live, even more than you. When you leave this earth, the book will remain forever. And I want to believe that everyone here has something to write. For some of us, I was talking to someone today and he said, "I actually wanted to write about something, but I thought it's too common. A lot of people are aware about it." And I told the person that one of the reasons why we limit ourselves is because we believe that what we know is common. I got to discover that what I know is not common to everybody. When I started YouTube, when we started Village Square, when I started talking to a lot of people, I realized that what I thought was common is not common. Someone will say that, he said common sense is not even common. So we need to give it out. And sometimes, like Steven said last week, sometimes you listen to people on YouTube, they will say the same thing. But when you go for a webinar or you go for a course, they might be saying the same thing, but you pay more attention to the course because they are is put together, is well organized. So for some of us, we might be seeing things on blogs, but when it's in a book, it's well organized. For some of us, because it's in a book, some people will read the same thing that they might have been seeing on blogs, because the book is well organized. And that is why I would strongly encourage us, everyone here, write something and, let it be in your library. Encourage your children to write. My child, 9 years old. She's writing a book already. She has started, she's writing it and she's trying to put it together. She's not even using laptop or iPad. She's writing with her pen, book already. So these are the things that we can encourage ourselves. And, for right now, we have artificial intelligence that can help your skeletal ideas to come to fusion. So that's one of the things that we can do. So last week we talked about how to write a book, and we used designer to write a book. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna share my screen, and I'm gonna what we wrote last week, because for the sake of time, I'm gonna use it. Then we are going to um upload it on Kindle. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay. Okay, so let me share my screen very quickly. Okay, so this is what we talked about last week, and we wrote a book last week very quickly. I'm not going to do the editing right now because of our time, but it's just for samples. So yes, we definitely, if we are writing the full book, we are going to change this subtitle, just put something there, and yeah, we're likely to change the name. Look, as you could see the table of contents. So that was what we generated last week, but I'm not going to do any editing right now for the sake of time. So we generated this last week. You could see the role of exercise in maintaining youthful health. You could say that. So it showed all this. If you don't like those pictures, you can play around with the pictures. Mental well-being for a wealthy life. So let's just use this as an example. So we have generated this. So the next thing we need to do is to click publish. So when we click publish, if you are thinking that how did we generate it, you need to go and look at our last week video, and you'll be able to see how we generated the book. So we can save it as PDF. So if you want to like have your hard copy and you want to play around with some of this stuff, you can save it as PDF. You can save it as Kindle EPUB export. You can also save it as audiobook, and you can do it for e-reader. So there are several ways that you can do it as flip book as well, depending on what you want to achieve. So for today, let me see if I can just save it on Kindle export. Let's see if that one will work for us today. So it's saving. And as soon as it's done, let's check. I think it might take, okay, it's done. So you can see download your Kindle EPUB file. So you can also see the cover. If you are happy with the cover, you can go for it. If you are not happy with the cover, you can go to canva.com and do your cover, or you can even do it on Designer as well, a better cover. So this is the one that we saved. Okay, I will share my screen again. Don't worry. I think it's gone to somewhere. Okay, yes, sir. This is the book that we just generated. So this is how it's going to look like on Kindle. So because I didn't do editing, that's why it's like this. If I'm doing editing, I would have edited this. It won't be like this. But because of time, I won't do editing. So this is how it's going to look like. And it's very good for you to do editing. And as well, when they are trying to like upload it on Kindle, there might be some mistake with numbers. And that was what happened to my book on Kindle, but I'm still finding a way to like do the editing. But when it came out on paperback, and the hardcover, it actually came out well. But the Kindle one, I think they made a mistake with numbers. So that was my mistake, which I'm going to rectify on my next book anyways. So these are the books, these are the ones we have written. So as soon as you are happy with that, let's see how we can get it on the KDP. Let's just jump to KDP very quickly. KDP. So we go to KDP. If you don't have Amazon KDP, you can open an account. So you just type KDP. Let's Google it like this, KDP Amazon. You could see that. So this is it, self-publishing Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. So if you click it, it will ask you, if you don't have any account, it will ask you to open an account, but this is my own account. So when you get there, what you need to do is this. You need to now go to create. So you click create after registering your Amazon KDP, and it's very easy to register. Just put your email, put your password. So when you want to like create a book, you click create. Then you could see we have Kindle ebook, we have paperback, we have hardcover, we have series page. So if you want to like upload your Kindle, so you go to create ebook, click create ebook, and do you know what is? You don't need you don't need money to do this. As soon as you've written a book, just list it on Amazon, and even the paperback as well. Amazon will be the one to print it. So they are your publisher. We'll get to that. So what is our title? The title is The Young and Healthy Guide. So we need to copy this. Let's see. Let me see if I can copy it here. Make it easy. So we copy this. Copy. Jump here again. So you put your title. If you have subtitle, you can put your subtitle. If you don't have, you ignore. If your book is part of the series, it's not a series. Edition number, if you want to, but you don't have to. Then who is the primary author? You put your name, Libo, Olubisi, anyone, just put something there. Your name, mainly your name. Who are your contributors? So if you have anybody that has contributed to your book, you also need to acknowledge them, put their names. Descriptions. So what is the description of the book? You need to also put the description of the book. Okay. So we can see, because we didn't do any editing, that's why it's like this. Okay, let me just choose something. Okay, for young reader, this and this, that. Okay, so let me just take this for my description. Okay, I think this is enough. But you need to do it more professionally. But this is just a skeletal way of doing it. So, do you own the copyright? I own the copyright and I hold the necessary publishing. You click that. Any sexually explicit image? No. And jump. Reading age. Is there any reading age? No. If you don't have any, it's optional. So you can leave it. So primary marketplace. I always choose Amazon.com because they read more in the US, and despite the fact that you have primary marketplace, there are other secondary marketplace. So they will also put it on other platform. So Amazon.co.uk will also be there. But I would prefer to choose Amazon.com. Category, choose up to 3 category. If you want to choose category, you can choose. So what kind of book? Is it on health? Is it on business? Is it on health and fitness? You click that. Is it general? Is it for sport? You may want to pick all of them. When you go to Amazon, we normally see all these categories. I don't know, maybe you've seen that. Let me just quickly show you. If you go to amazon.com, let's just use .co.uk, and you go to books, let me just click one of them. So you see, you go here. If you go here, you would, no, not here. Okay. This one is, you could see, reference. So this is category. Subcategory is teen and young adults. So that is what it means by categories, subcategories, or yes. So that is how it will look like here as well. So you can see health and fitness, general, and he also focuses on sports, health, and safety. So when you choose that, if you want another one, you can click 10. It will have 3. If you want another one, you can click 4. Or I think they only allow 3. Yes, so you click save category and you move on. Then keywords, very important, because that is how people will see you. So how do you get keywords? The first thing you need to do is, when you go to your book, you want to focus on the young and healthy guide. So your first one is on health. So your keyword is talking about health. The second keyword is talking about, wealthy lifestyle. So what are people looking for? We used to use keyword inspector. You can use Google keywords as well. Let me see. You can use those keywords, but life is easier now. If you just go to ChatGPT and you say that, give me the right keywords for this, ChatGPT will go through all the other platform anyway to get keywords for you. So let me say, give me keywords, Amazon keywords for this book. Let's just jump. Okay. Or you can also, if you have time, you can look at your book, put a description, and let it write you a keywords. So let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let me just use SEO keywords, Amazon keywords of this title, this book. Let's see what it's going to give me. Can you see? Can you see? It makes life easier for me. So I don't need to pay for anything on that. So these are the keywords. A lot of keywords. So we have long tail keywords, we have short keywords, current trend keywords. Can you see what is trending? 2024 wellness trend, latest health tips, trending personal finance book. So modern healthy living. So you could see a lot of keywords are here. We used to pay for this in those days, but now, life is easier. So, and if from you to even know that people are looking for keywords like this as well. And if you go to Amazon as well, if you click this, let's say let's say health. What are people looking for on health? Amazon will give you an idea, you know. So these are what people are looking for on health. LD snack, health book. Can you see people are looking for health books, LD recipe books? And if you go to young and health, Amazon will also give you what people are looking for. Young people mental health, young adult mental health. This also applies on YouTube as well. If you type, it will be giving you what people, because this is what people are searching for. So even when you want to write your book, if you are not thinking of just writing a book for legacy, you are also looking for how to make money from your book. For some of us, if I want to write anything on health, the first thing I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go to this place. I want to focus on young and health. I will click young and health, get these keywords, put it together, send it to designer, write a book on that. That's another way. So all the keywords will be there easily. But if you have written a book already, you can look for keywords that suit your book, copy it, or use ChatGPT, copy those keywords and put it on your book. The reason why you are using keywords is that so that your book will be searchable. Keywords are very, very important. So your book will be searchable. So let's just choose young, and this is just a sample. So I'm not writing on this book, so I won't waste my time looking for keywords on that. But just for samples, you can fill in all the gaps here, but I'm not going to do that today. So after doing that, you can see I am ready to release my book now. After you submit for publication, it can take up to 72 hours to go live. During this time, edits cannot be made to your book. So make my Kindle ebook available for pre-order. You can also do that. So when I'm done with that, I click this. Then it will now ask for me to upload my manuscript. So if I click this, then I'll be able to upload what I've downloaded. Let me see. Project. How did I save it? Okay, let's save very quickly. Project. I can't remember. I saved it. Okay, let me go back. Okay, it's actually the young and elder. Yeah, okay. So let's jump there. The young. Oh, what's happening? The young.
I guess because you didn't close it.
What?
You didn't close it, that's why it's not coming off. You didn't close it.
I didn't close it.
And that's great. That's just it's coming off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see why it's okay. Let me. Okay. So I think the main thing is that you need to upload it. Okay, I think I've closed it now. But let's see. Let me just share my screen very quickly. You can still see my screen, right?
Can
Okay.
see. Yeah.
I've got a lot of things opened. So, okay. Let me open it again. Let me see. Import. No. Okay. What I'm going to do is this. Let me jump to the PDF very quickly. I don't know why I cannot find this, but I can. Let me see if I can do the PDF instead of the KDP. Okay, everything is okay. So I can also have the PDF version. So let me just do the PDF version. Maybe that will be faster for me. So let's see. Okay, I'm trying to publish the PDF version. So I'll see the one that would be quicker. Because that one's supposed to go straight away, but I don't know why it's taking time to. Okay, do we have any question as this is uploading? Is there anything that is not clear that you want to ask as we are waiting for this? Okay, I think we are done. Let me quickly go to it. So you can also do like a flip book. So let's see the flip one. You can see this looks beautiful. So that's a flip book. For some of us, we might like that, So download your PDF. Let me download this. I guess this one would be easier. PDF. Okay, so I've downloaded this one. Okay, let me now jump to KDP again. Let me see if I can upload it very quickly. Okay, I think the PDF will work out. So most PDF file do not provide text that can be. Okay, so what happened is that you can try all of them and see the one that will work well for you. I think the last time I did it, I think I used the EKDP for it, but let's just use KDF for now. So you can see it's been uploaded. So what next do I need to do? I need to launch cover creator. So it's either you said upload a cover creator you already have, or use cover creator to make your book cover. So if you want to use this one, you can just click that. Amazon can give you several designs for book cover, but I would strongly advise that you don't use Amazon's one, because a lot of people might also use it. So you might be doing the same thing. So I would not really advise that, because you have opportunity to use uh anything other than Amazon's one anyway. So why not use your own? So they will give you an idea of what you can use. You can see that. So if you want to play around with that, fantastic. But I would not I would not advise that. Can you see a lot of things that Amazon is giving me? But I'm not going to use that anyway. So I can use another cover for that. I can use the same cover that I've generated on this as well. On Designer as well. So as soon as you are done with the cover, okay, for the sake of the video, let me just choose one and we go forward. Okay, choose a design. I don't know why it's not allowing me to do that. Okay. Okay. I need to leave here. Okay, continue. I just want to quickly choose something so that we can move on. Just choose something. So don't mind the design. Just choose something and go. So this is the preview. If you want to go ahead with it, you may want to go ahead. So okay, someone is joining. Okay, I'm happy with it. Then you save. So this is how it's going to look like. Let's look at the preview very quickly. So this is how it's going to look like. So click save, and I won't do a book like this, but because for the sake of the class, I think I'll just jump straight away. So as soon as I'm done with that, the next thing I need to do, ISBN, you can create it yourself. So every book has ISBN, and that is how Amazon can identify your book. This is ISBN, and I will also show you on Amazon. So on Amazon, this is ISBN. So every book has ISBN, which is a unique code for them. So you can see, okay, this one is showing. Okay, let me look for another book. Let's see this one. So for example, as we have a same for products, or if you are selling products on Amazon, they have ISBN for books. So you can see that ISBN. So if you want to sell the product elsewhere, maybe you want to sell on eBay or other websites, it's good for you to create ISBN for yourself. So you need to buy what we call EAN code or UPC code, and you will use it to create ISBN for yourself, and you will be the publisher. But if Amazon is creating ISBN for you, Amazon will be the publisher. So you don't have to stress, and you need to also sell on Amazon. So Kindle ebook are not required to have ISBN. That's for Kindle. Kindle does not need ISBN. But for paperback, paper cover, and hardcover, you need ISBN for that. So let's move forward very quickly. So I click save, and then I put my price. So launch preview, let's jump. I don't want the video to be too long. Okay, so say specify if you use AI. Well, it's up to you. You might say yes, and you might say that maybe some parts, but not everything. So you can say you use ChatGPT. Yeah, because when I wrote my book, I used part of it, and I said that yes, I use it, so they won't crucify you for that. Yeah, GPT. So your image, if you have few of them, you can put it there. If not, you say none. Translation, you might say none. It's up to you. So then I jump. Launch previewer is still running quality check. You can now launch your previewer. So that's how to launch, but it's still taking time. So as soon as the quality is checked and everything is fine, you click save and continue. Let me see if they can allow me to do that. Then you put your pricing. You put your pricing. So you can see enroll my ebook on KDP if you want that. Then this is where you're going to put your price. So you put your price, maybe $2.99 or $5.99. If you want to sell in other country, India, Germany, UK, you put your price there and you click publish ebook. But I don't want to do the publishing this time. So you put every details and you click publish. And that is how you have published your book on KDP. And when you are done with KDP, which is the soft copy, you can also do a paperback. So you can go to paperback, do the same thing the way you've done this one, but you create paperback for that. So when you are done with that, so you can see this is the drafted one that we've done, but I didn't complete it. So I can click create paperback, and I will do the same thing, follow the size they expect. So when I'm done with that, you can see paperback content, and you put your price as well. And the last one, you can also do your hardcover. So you create for hardcover as well, and you follow the process as well. For hardcover, for paperback, Amazon has exact, they have sizes that they expect you to follow, and I would strongly advise that you follow their size, because for paperback and for hard copy, they look at a lot of things. They have what we call low content book, which is they are the big books, and they have the normal one, medium content and high content as well. And sizes like this are very good. But if you are doing a bigger size, they call it low content. That's 8 by, let's say, 8 by 11 or something. But if they have 6 by, I think 6 by 9. Uh, this one is 6 by 9. And you can use white color, white paper, or cream paper. But I don't want us to go through this one as well, because it would take me time to be creating the ebook. But as soon as you are done with your KDP, which is the first step, then it will be easier for you to follow the paperback and the hardcover. And I will stop here. What's going to happen is this. I will strongly advise us to put what we have done into action. Start with your KDP. And if you have any challenge on how to print on your paperback or hardcover, I have done it before. We can come with your question when we come back from our break. Come with your question, and I'm going to show us live, how to publish our paperback, because the challenge I had was the size. It got to a level whereby I had to give it to Fiverr, someone in Fiverr to do with my hardcover size, hardcover front and back size before I even got it myself at the end of the day. So I'm happy to share that. But for the purpose of today, I think it's good for us to take it one step at a time. And I'm going to stop here for question and contribution. Thank you very much. Any question, any contribution for